For those who stopped smoking weed, what was the main reason? I had the realization that when I smoked, which was daily, I was sat on the couch watching my life pass me by. The real kicker? When high, I was perfectly fine with that. I was using it to cope with past negative experiences while forgetting the good experiences in life. Now I take my suffering straight. It made me take a passive role in my own life, and I finally decided that while I enjoyed smoking, it wasn't serving my growth as a person. It stopped being fun. After years of smoking, I realized I didn't even like it anymore. It made me feel shitty and made me lazy. And, as I've seen others say, the worst part is it makes you feel fine with sitting there doing nothing with your time while your life is just passing you by. It made me very paranoid and antisocial. I noticed after I stopped that my friends who didn't stop were all paranoid and antisocial to some degree, so I don't regret it. I do think some people seem to be less affected by it than others. But it affects everyone to some degree. Was doing it with tons of other stuff, coke mainly, and decided that's not great. 25 days clean. The insufferable panic attacks that randomly started happening every time I smoked and lasted for 3 fucking days afterwards. It gives my missus psychotic episodes with her bipolar disorder, so the last time it happened I told her that when she got out of hospital I'd no longer grow it, use it myself or have it anywhere in the house so that she wasn't tempted to try it again. So I haven't. TBH, I'd love a joint, but it's just not worth risking A, her thinking that next time will be different for her and trying it again, and B, she did like getting high in the stages before psychosis took over, so if she saw me doing something she can no longer do I'd feel I was rubbing her nose in it a bit. Anxiety, sluggishness, forgetfulness, just made me a real bum and was overall dependent on it. Not sure what happened, but one day I had a panic attack while high, and now I just get super anxious when I smoke. It's not enjoyable in the slightest. Cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome. Ended up in the ER, almost had kidney failure due to dehydration and the constant unlimited vomiting that doesn't stop until you quit. 2 reasons. Overeating and the point South Park made about smoking weed makes you feel okay about doing nothing. Time wasted is a terrible thing. My brother started smoking and it sent him into a deep psychosis he's still in after a few years. Triggered his schizophrenia. I was a heavy user for a few years and it didn't do me any good anymore. I used it as a crutch and self-medicated with it. Anyway, after hearing the story of what he was experiencing in his psychotic episode, it was bone-chilling. Officially quit the day after and haven't smoked since. It's been about a year and a half. When I was young it was fun. When you get older it only makes your brain focus on negative and stressful things in your life. It's just not enjoyable anymore.